Okay, hello there. So this week we had an update to the test build, which was 1.3.3. There were one or two issues with that, and as you can see, Danny's away fixing the issues with that, and we see where we can go from there. But it's just very much what goes on when you're going through and doing some testing. So got the build there. It went through, and we had various tests. We started to see a couple of fails and reported the fails. And that's how development goes. It's not always a smooth run, but it's onwards and upwards, we hope. There's been some conversations about the work I've done with the Mr Gunn site and the likes, and suggestions of how the Mr Gunn site could look better. So we've got a beginnings of a conversation going here, which is very welcome. I think I'm going to try and get some stories together on. So, one thing I have been trying to re-evaluate is the cipher that I've been working on, so kind of looking at this again. So kind of just to go back through it, I think this test here kind of explains it. I'll not run the test, but I'll try and explain this. Is when you created the cipher, which is from a sports team, in this case it's from the English Football League, which is a team called Ipswich Town, which people may or may not know where Ipswich in England is, but there they are. The actual fixtures that they played in the 2005 season uh, are basically used. So you've got to remember that your sports team, this case is Ipswich Town. We talked about Swindon Town because that was the magic roundabout, and the other one, and we had 2010 because of the memorable time. I remember putting that together. We also used this little thing, which is Little Town Primary, which maybe could be the school that your child goes to and born in 2007 and you 17, and you would always go to Tesco's after, and it was sort of little mnemonic, that kind of thing. Then we picked the first month of the year. So what you would get, having put your seed phrase in as well and all this information in, is you get this lovely string here, this one here, that we'll go and highlight and move it all the way to the end. And that there, once it's gone through the whole cipher, represents the seed words that you got. It's gone through. It's extremely difficult. You may need to go to Mr. Gunn and go and look at the cipher part of the website if you wanted to understand what's going on a little bit. But that basically is a little bit of description. So this particular test would get that test, and then that would become decoded into the actual seed phrase. So that's kind of safe to put places. I want to make this so it splits out even further, and I want to make it so that they actually get stored on NFTs on the post chain. That would mean that all you would ever need to do is remember this information here, which would be the team, the year, what league they were in, your little phrase, and a month in the year. That's what you'd need to remember. You commit that sort of thing to memory, and then you can then basically get your C phrase back anywhere you wanted. So you could actually go through an airport with absolutely no information on you whatsoever, get to the other side, find the program, put it through, and then you could then get your C phrase back from that. Got this chart here, which basically is showing you the returns of the dividends, and I've been kind of showing it over a period of time. If you look at the bottoms, we do seem to have a little bit of an uptick going on, looking at all-time highs. Maybe it's a flag forming, I don't know. But over time, time is starting to pay. Back to this chart here, that there is a little bit of controversy over it when people have given me any feedback whatsoever. But hey ho, we've got the value of time. Basically, what I've tried to do is get everything to start at about the same value. So as time has gone on, you've seen how the actual value of the time protocol went under the value of the PLS. It's never ever done that again. And lately, the time value has actually taken off from the PLS time. And then we've got this here, which is basically the cumulative value of the dividends. And it is tracking the value of pulse chain. to very much the same, but it's getting more and more exaggerated as time goes on because you've got an accumulation of PLS as time's going on. But that's moving up nicely. It's just about nearly got to the value that is $16 and 44 per 100,000 time tokens, and that was $16 50 a while back. So even though the price of Pulse is down, the value is just around about the same because of the accumulation factor. I don't know how well I've explained that or not, but that's kind of where we are. So that's about it. And as always, the last word to KG. Thank you very much.
Things I would like to emphasize and reiterate: we collect no data. Absolutely zero data is collected when using the Internet Money Wallet. We don't store any user information. Everything is on your local device. It is your keys, your crypto, and you are a true self-sovereign individual. The true ideals of crypto are a reality within the Internet Money Wallet. You are the master of your own destiny. If you have any questions, remember, only go to our official support channels at internetmoney.io. Only get the links to download the wallet from internetmoney.io. Make sure to join our Telegram, follow us on X, and ask any questions you may have. We are constantly growing, constantly building, constantly improving, and we are here for the long run in this crypto game that we believe in. I'm KG. Thank you for watching, and until next time, peace.
Got my own keys and my own coins. Gotta protect this money. Took too long for me to get it. Can't